A brand new day for college football tonight. We know who will be on the field for the sport's first ever playoffs. The team selected through a secret ballot by a 13-member committee. ABC's Paula Ferris reports.
Today, one of the most historic decisions in college football.
Sitting at number 1, Alabama holds its spot.
But already one of the more controversial.
I think they have taken a severe credibility hit today.
Fans and pundits sounding off online. This as the selection committee chose 4 teams to compete for the national championship in the first ever college football playoff. Alabama, Oregon, Florida State, and Ohio State. Controversial because Ohio State nudged out 2 teams, TCU and Baylor, with similar records. The picks based partially on how tough their schedules were. What do you tell the selection committee?
Great job. I think you got it wrong, but all things considered, it was a new process. I think it was a learning process for everybody. This is uncharted waters.
The NCAA scrapping over 100 years of tradition for this inaugural playoff system, letting this selection committee, including Condoleezza Rice, choose those final 4 teams, tonight defending their picks.
Ohio State earned that 4th spot.
And tonight, so many feeling they got it wrong. This selection committee comprised of a former Secretary of State as well as Rhodes Scholars, but they will be the first to admit this was a subjective process, and Tom still questions, was this the right way to do it?
And that's the big question tonight, Paula. Thank you. Let's bring in now ESPN college football analyst Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, no one is calling this new selection system perfect, but in your opinion, are the 4 best teams in college football in the Final Four?
Yeah, I really think they got it right. There was some question going into the final weekend whether it would be Ohio State, TCU, or Baylor. Ohio State had an emphatic win against Wisconsin in the Big Ten championship game with a new quarterback, and I think that's what got them over the hump and ended up getting them above both TCU and Baylor. So you got the best 4 teams in the country at the end of the year. And when it's all said and done, we will have a clear winner. Will this settle the arguments in living rooms and sports bars across the country? No, never. We have subjective analysis with a 12-person committee. It's very, very different than the NFL. And I think you're always going to have big, strong opinions from fan bases around the country. You know, when it works out, it's a great system. When it doesn't work out, we need a new system. So there's a lot of passion with college football. But at the same time, there are people that get very frustrated with it because of that subjective analysis that we have.
ESPN's Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, thank you. And ESPN will carry those first ever semifinal games back-to-back on New Year's Day beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern.